Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Let's Play the Book of Unwritten Tales with FrozenFoxy. Today we are going to be looking into freeing Willie. Hopefully that works out for us. Wooden tree trunk. It's more like Santa to me. What the hell is this?
A tree trunk with a face painted on it. Maybe it's used for some kind of training. A tree trunk with a face...
Alright. What else we got around here? Another tree back here.
The tree stump seems to have been lying there so long it's sprouting again.
I guess I'll take a branch.
Isn't it sometimes astonishing how everything in the world seems to have a purpose?
yeah, it is. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, I still got the feather from earlier. Interesting. Alright, let's see, what else we got around here? Nothing at the moment. Just Mazaz and the Chieftain. Termite mound, huh? Let's check it out.
A termite mound. Considering they can be a heck of a lot bigger, this one isn't all that impressive.
You're not all that impressive either.
Huh? Who said that?
Do you hear voices in your head? Not a good sign.
Shut it!
Don't hear you, ape.
Who are you guys?
Termites, of course.
Speaking termites?
You can talk?
Oh, you noticed. We've been around for hundreds of millions of years. Why shouldn't we be able to speak? You apes have learned how to do it too.
What do you mean, apes? Humans were made 8,000 years ago by an invisible wizard.
Right, and you rule the planet.
Planet? I need to get going.
Catch you later, ape.
He doesn't know we're on a planet. He thinks that he's been created by an invisible wizard. So does that make Nate a creationist rather than an evolutionist? Huh. Oh, I can leave the camp.
If I go waltzing out of here, I'll be disqualified and Mazaz will have won the contest. That would mean death for Wilbur, and for me too.
Oh well. Alright, let's check out Mazaz, shall we?
She's having a ball. She's enjoying displaying her superiority over me. Hello, sunshine.
Buzz off! Or do you want to give up?
Nope, not me.
Alright then. Hey, Chief.
Well, how's it going with the contest?
The first contest is a test of strength.
Not arm wrestling again.
No, you will compete in the traditional orc sport of dwarf throwing. You throw the dwarf as far as you possibly can. Whoever throws it the furthest wins.
That tree trunk there, that's the dwarf?
Correct!
Wow, that thing looks pretty heavy.
A
Oh.
very good effort.
Is that socks for a
12
ruler?
foot. Excellent.
Can't be all that heavy.
Yeah? How about if we make this competition a little more interesting for me? I will participate with a handicap.
Aren't your looks enough?
Ooh.
That means that the Honourable Mazaz allows you as many attempts in each discipline as you like to try to improve on her performance. And if you manage just once, then you've immediately won the discipline.
Makes it easier.
Okay, fine by me. Give me the dwarf.
Whoa. Can you even pick that thing up? Okay, I guess. Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
As many attempts as I like, yeah?
Until the sun sets. Then whoever's ahead has won.
That's pretty
I'll
tough.
do the one honorable thing left to me in this situation. Cheat.
Yeah, honorable. Sure.
That thing weighs a ton at least. It's a huge trunk. At that kind of weight, there's no way I can chuck the dwarf 12 feet. I need to come up with something.
Yes, indeed. Measuring tape.
A load of socks all knotted together. That stops arguments about whose feet are used as a basic unit of measurement. There are a few merchants in Pockmore who for this very reason have hired staff with particularly big feet and some with pretty teeny ones. They'll use one or the other depending on whether they're buying or selling.
Wow. That's an interesting way to go about things. Hey, Chief. Got anything else for me?
Hello, Chief.
What do you want, warrior?
So, how many disciplines do I have to win?
I have to beat Mizaz in 2 out of 3 disciplines to win the contest?
If you win 2 out of 3 disciplines, 2/3 of the prize is yours. Mazaz can decide which third she keeps.
Great.
That's not good. So, Mazaz is probably not going to let us go if I triumph over her.
Who's going to guarantee that Mizaz will let us go as soon as I've beaten her?
No one. As long as a contest is on, you're protected by our tradition and the honor of the warriors.
And as soon as the contest is over?
It's warrior against wimp.
Wow. So, what can you tell me about the first test?
This dwarf is damned heavy.
That's a certified standard dwarf. The kind used for all commercial dwarf throwing. But in the anarchic early years of the sport, there were constantly problems with the equipment. The dwarves objected, or were so drunk they didn't fly cleanly through the air.
Uh-huh.
And of course it was difficult to find 2 dwarves of the same size and weight. That's why we now have the standardized norm dwarf. It makes your distance easy to compare with Mazaz's. You're behind.
Yeah, just a little bit. So about that dwarf throwing.
About my first attempt.
No problem. You have as many attempts as you need. You just need to change from a little girl with pigtails into a man before sunset.
Wow.
Hey, some of my best girlfriends are girls.
Well, till later.
Till later then.
See you, warrior.
Termites. Wood. Maybe?
Hey, you there!
Ah, the mammal.
Could you, help me with the dwarf throwing?
You know a thing or two about wood, don't you? How come this dwarf trunk is so heavy?
An invisible wizard is pushing it towards the ground.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
What do you expect? That thing is a solid tree trunk. They're always heavy.
Could you maybe hollow it out a bit?
Yeah, sure we could. But what do we get out of it?
What would you like?
A 1784 Shadow Latif board?
What's that?
Wood that was made into wine barrels, cupboards, coffins, etc. in the year 1784. 1784 is an extraordinarily good wood vintage.
You can't be serious. Where am I supposed to find something like that?
Your problem.
Couldn't you just haul out the dwarf for me right now?
Could you please hollow out the dwarf?
You're asking the wrong people, Ape. Do we look like socialist woodworm vermin?
Possibly.
Worse.
Alright, see you soon.
I need to get going.
Catch you later, Ape.
Need to look for a wooden board. Not seeing anything. Back of the camp, huh? Maybe there's something over here. What do we got? A pan, huh?
The pan still looks really good, even if it does look like it's not been used for months.
I can turn it, huh? Interesting. What else we got around here? Oh, armor plates.
The shell from a Galarian armored turtle. Those are man-sized giant turtles which make fantastic armor and shields.
And I can turn that too. Is that what I think it is over there? Why, yes. Yes, it is. I think I have a feeling as to why I can turn these things.
An archery target. Pretty easy to hit, from here at least.
Yeah, but I'm guessing that Nate's not very good at archery.
An archery target.
Alright. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, walk. Let me guess, I can
That's a
turn
kind
this
of
too.
frying pan from the eastern lands. When we were kids, we used to go sledding with them.
Yep, I can turn that too. Hey, what's up?
They've got talking cows here. Why not talking goats as well? Good day.
Wow.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm known as Bill.
That's
I'm
Bill.
a travelling salesman. Not by choice, though.
Bullshit.
Meaning?
I came from Seastone. Thought things must be better here with the orcs than they are with the humans. Someone's got to win this damn war, right?
I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Even collaboration with the enemy is no longer worth it for an honest merchant like me.
Yeah, honest. Sure. We'll put that in quotation marks. Do you happen to have any power elixir to offer?
I ought to get my muscles into shape. Have you got any power elixir?
There are very strict anti-doping laws at warrior contests.
Yeah? And?
It doesn't matter anyway. I haven't even got a damn mana potion left.
Shame.
Well, that sucks. Enough talk.
Well, that's enough talking. I have a gnome to rescue.
If you say so.
Alright, so apparently we meet up with Bill the Merchant again from Seastone earlier. Interesting. And... oh, shield.
I'm not going off with that. There's not a single bit of magic in that shield.
Oh well. I see. So I'm guessing I'm gonna need to bounce an arrow around here just so I can hit this target. I see. Makes sense to me. Alright. Got a tent here. What's
That's
that?
the biggest tent in the camp. It has to be the chieftain's.
Check it out. Maybe we can just grab the box and Wilbur and get out of here.
Excuse me?
What the heck is that?
Nate, what are you doing here?
Saving your gnomish little neck.
Yes. Well, let's go.
I thought you'd have been impressed that I hadn't just got the hell out.
You really considered just leaving me here?
No! Well, not exactly. Leave you here. But it was pretty difficult getting in here. I had to get hold of a sword and a helmet and there were earth pixies and dragons and...
I knew you'd come to rescue me.
Yeah?
Yes! You had it in you, all the time. All you needed was a good reason to let it out.
Let what out?
Your heroic valor. Everyone has it. Very few ever dare to show it. It's not easy to be a true hero.
Oh, Wilbur.
What?
All right. Calm down, untie me.
No can do. I have to win a contest first.
What contest?
A warrior contest between me and Mazaz. You're the prize.
Oh, great.
It'll work out with all that heroic valor.
Yes, sure, but maybe...
Wait for me here. It won't be long and I'll be able to take you with me. If things go really well, in one piece even.
Yeah. One Piece. We'll see how that works out. But that scene there totally looked like it was something out of Spider-Man as a joke. Anyway, Where's the artifact at? Not that I can't see it behind me.
What's happened to the artifact?
The Orc chieftain took it from you and put it on the pile there.
Where?
There.
Ah,
Oh. The chieftain said there's a powerful spell on the floor to prevent theft. That could pose a problem.
let's get you free first. Then we'll see.
That laugh that Nate just made sounded an awful lot like the guard in Seastone. Of course, his voice was different. I wonder if they just if he just switched his voice to something else and he played both characters. I don't know. Not sure. Anyways, I wonder where Ivo and Critter are.
Let's hope that Ivo and Critter are all right.
I hope so too. Still, I think they're quite capable of taking care of themselves. Both of them.
I don't know. Taken prisoner by the Shades? All alone? Bound and gagged?
Wow.
Huh?
So, you got any idea who that hooded character is?
You know anything about the hooded guy?
No. He keeps sneaking around the place. Doesn't seem to be an orc.
What do we do if he's a Shadow Army agent?
If he is, we'd better hurry and get the artifact to safety.
You're right. Back in a mo.
Hurry! I gotta go to the little mage's room.
Back in a mo? Right. Magic circle. Let's check it out.
The chieftain claims that that's a powerful magic circle. I'd better keep my hands off all this mage junk. Our graduate mage is the man for that stuff. The chieftain...
Yeah, same thing. Check out
Doesn't
the
matter
box.
whether the artifact of divine fate is in it or not. Everybody wants this little wooden casket. But first of all, I have to get on with freeing Wilbur.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what...
nothing else. Oh, a mirror.
That's one of those magic mirrors that don't make me look fantastic. I love reflective surfaces. And what looks back at me from them.
Wow. Nate is quite full of himself. That is a crazy looking totem pole thing. Alright, let's see. What do we got around here? Skull, huh?
There are a load of skulls hung up around here. This one's got a hole in it. Well, one more than the others. A stone arrowhead has gone through the skull. I'll take that with me.
A stone arrowhead. Wait a minute. Is it just me or does this look like the components for making an arrow?
Almost an arrow already, but it's not going to fly straight as it is. A beautiful homemade arrow.
I'm guessing I'm going to need this for a competition to come. Oh, helmets. Anything useful here?
By Tutatis. Helmets. A whole load of them. An impressive collection, but it can't help me anymore.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything else around here besides what I've found so far? And Wilbur. Got a basket over here. And there's something good in it.
Wool and knitting stuff. Strange. I'd have expected more chopped off heads and bloodied battle axes. Stuff like that.
Alright, let's see here. Wooden board. Wait a minute.
What's that? A board and a note.
I think the hooded one just had a look at it too.
It says, a 1784 board from Chateau What's-Its-Name. Can't be.
Suspicious.
And how? You don't usually get anything gratis around here.
Maybe it's a trap.
Something's telling me I ought to be careful and had better get moving.
Strange. Why would that board be in here? I was thinking I might be able to pull something off of a wall, but it's just laying there. That's very odd. What's up, guys? You keep standing there. I got a board to give to some termites. I'm sure they'll enjoy it.
Here, your Chateau... whatever board.
A 1784 Chateau Latif? Oh, that's beauty, mate. Woohoo! That's it. The bouquet. The earthy scent. Oh, you primitive apes couldn't appreciate something like this, but connoisseurs would do anything for such a choice morsel.
Okay, save me the wood gourmet routine and hollow out the dwarf, will you?
We'll do it. We could, of course, have taken out the orcs and freed the gnome for you,
What?
What?
but that was just too complicated for your mammalian brain. Come on, lads. Take us to the dwarf, King Kong.
Wow.
You're such a...
Shut up! I've got everything under control.
Apparently they could have taken out everyone and got us out of here. That would have been something to see. I don't know how termites could manage that, but okay. That's cool. Let's haul out ourselves a trunk, shall we?
Hey, boys, work to do.
Okay, men, let's go. Attack!
That ought to reduce the weight considerably.
Hup, hup, hup.
Let's give it a shot.
If the termites have done their job properly, the trunk should be about right for me now.